Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we're here with episode number 29 of the Hardcore Ironman series, a series in which, of course, I am just doing my best not to die. Closing in on 1900 total right now, which is really, really good, and 116 combat almost. It's just been amazing. So as far as the hardcore, happy to still be alive. I'm still kind of surprised we're here, but 150 plus mil, and I'm just going to keep on doing my best to kill it. Right now, the goal is mostly quests and diaries, because I need to really kind of get to the high level questing so I can get a lot of the unlocks to where I want to go in the PvM scene. But for now, I think I'm just going to grind out a bunch of them because I have far too many that I still have to do, so it's just going to be a ton. So here with the end of Dream Mentor right now, decent little quest there. I actually had a kind of dangerous boss fight, but it didn't go too bad. Still got half an inventory of food, so pretty happy with the overall outcome. This quest will unlock me the ability to use a lot more of the Lunar Spellbook, or the rest of it, essentially. So 2 quest points, a lot of XP right there, and up to 215 total quest points right now, because I did a little bit of the Karen quest line, I did Contact, and I also did Clock Tower. So a lot of quests done right there. I'm not going to do it right now, but I know that I'm going to have to get my favor up here soon, which is going to be terrible. I hate the 20 to 40% Piscarillius, and I also just despise Love Avenge. It's honestly the worst time out of any of the favors. So, not excited, but it's what has to be done. Just finished off the Eyes of Glow quest along with Eagle's Peak, and now I'm trying to get across this crystal bridge. There we go. I have a little crystal saw seed that I want to use, and this will give me the crystal saw indeed. That's a +3 construction boost whenever I need it, and it stacks on top of any kind of visible boost. So, it's really, really nice to have it. Only applies for certain things and not others. There's kind of weird stipulations, but it's very nice to have, and especially since I'm kind of on that construction grind right now, it'll unlock me a little bit more, and I'm probably going to make my house a little better this episode, because it's still lacking in a few spots, so that'll definitely help. Alright, oh my gosh, here we are with the rare level, the Hunter level, the one that I only train by doing birdhouses and getting freebie levels. Gonna be a nice depressing road up until level 80 Hunter, because at this point there's just no unlocks until level 80, so bunch of nothing, but looking forward to level 80, because then I can start on the herbivore grind and start getting some, I guess, free herbs from doing Hunter. I always get a chuckle by the birds hanging out of the birdhouse, but I'm about to go to bed, so I'm logging out and getting ready for my run in the morning. Back with a level, doing really dangerous activities out here in the hardcore Ironman. Look at this. CMI, imagine if I go AFK over here. I could die, who knows, but in terms of what I'm doing, gonna get up to 57 rune crafting with that. There goes the message. 4 water runes per essence now, but most importantly, in my eyes, I am up to 1900 total level, so I am pretty pumped about that. We'll keep it moving going forward. 2K would be very, very nice to hit. Whenever I made this account, my intention was never to really focus skilling, but sadly, the way the hardcore Ironman kind of works out, if you want to get diaries up, apparently you have to get skills up. I don't know. So I'm trying. I'm getting there. I haven't actually finished my Lumbridge and Draenor hard diary from a couple episodes ago. I haven't really lost any effectiveness by not doing it, though, to be honest, because I haven't really been keeping up on my herb runs too much the last little bit. But I do need 59 rune crafting for that, so I'm probably just going to get up to that level, and then maybe even get up to 60, because I believe 65 is the level that I need for the Arty Hard. Yeah, right there in Morning's End Part 2. So I think I'm probably going to try to push 60. I don't know if I'll get there, but we'll get close enough to where it'll be a pretty easy grind and a pretty terrible quest away. So I think that's the plan. I'm going to keep running here for a little bit and probably hop on out. I think that's my last level for a bit. I don't like to do too much rune crafting in one go. Just got 85 farming here at the Farming Guild. Just skipped through that, which is pretty depressing. But what it was telling me is I can now go into this level of the Farming Guild without having to boost or anything. That's how I was getting in here up until now. First ever dragon fruit tree that I've grown, so that's pretty exciting. There's nothing I really unlock, other than that. Also, I'll be growing my first ever Celestris tree on this account, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Get those going. I have tons of seeds that I've just been stocking up, so I'm ready. Hanging out at the Woodcutting Guild, doing a little bit of fletching, and just got up to 89, so gonna keep on the route a little bit. I basically have all the longbows and whatnot done from last episode. Cash Stack is slowly recovering from Miscellanea and Construction, just wiping that out recently. Another level I managed to grab here with 86 fishing. Don't necessarily unlock anything with that, but was just doing a little bit of AFK barb fishing while I was working on a Cuirass guide, so just trying to get the total level, push it a little higher. Kind of nice to get some passive agility XP because I absolutely hate training it, but we're closing in on 75 in a little while, so pretty excited about that. I figured I could hang out here for a little bit because with fish and karambwans, you get a ton of cooking XP, and I really don't need that many, so spending a little time here and getting some fishing and agility isn't too bad for me. And after my skilling endeavors, went on to do a little bit more of the questing that I talked about earlier. Still got a ton to do, and I started off with the giant dwarf quest, got a lot of XP from that, and up to over 220 quest points, which was really nice. This was a prereq for another slice of ham, which is a necessity for the Lumbridge Hard Diary. So kind of some, dominoes falling there, getting that going. Beyond that, I also did the Mountain Daughter quest, which was a pretty easy boss fight and just a prereq for Fremnik Exiles, which was the big goal there. And in addition to that, I also did a little piece of the Karen quest line because, again, just trying to finish out that area. Really need to get the favor, but really don't want to. I'll probably just do it next episode because it's an easy grind, but again, like I said earlier, just not fun at all. So I figured I would push it off until I made sure I didn't die on the account. And I guess at this point, I'm still alive. So I will finally do the Karen favor and just waste my time out there mining some sulfur. It'll be a ton of fun. I can't wait. Doing a little bit of Fremnik Exiles right now and just got through the boss. First little, I guess, somewhat notable PvMing based questing boss that I had to get through, so excited about that. And that is finishing Fremnik Exiles, which pretty pumped about. Like I said earlier, I got that Basilisk task that I've just kind of been saving, which is going to be, apparently from what I understand, a nice 4 to 5 hour task. And even then I have like a 1 in 1k chance of getting the jaw. And I have like 150, so it's going to be a while, but looking forward to it. Ended up getting 35k total XP, though, with Slayer crafting and rune crafting as well. And quest points are getting up there, trying to close into about 230. We'll see where it ends off, though, and got a nice little list here. Keep going. Done with about 130 of these basilisks so far, and no jaw. Wasn't expecting one, obviously, but up to 89 slayers, so pretty pumped about that. Still pushing forward here for 93 so that I can then go and do the Western Elite Diary pretty easily and get my revive and everything, so pretty excited for that. And honestly, this task has been a really enjoyable one. I haven't been getting too much in loot. I always kind of figured these were a bit better. I haven't done too much. I mean, it has been about 700k total so far, which isn't too bad, but I mean, like 1 herb noted a piece, it's not really that big of a deal. I don't even know why they're really needed to be noted, but definitely liking the AFK range XP and doing my best not to die while AFK. So I got the boost up to 59 rune crafting, and now I can go ahead and do what was going to be the last kind of hard task that I had for the Lumbridge area, but I actually have to do one more. It's a little bit of a farming thing that's going to be done tomorrow, so can finally wrap that up, so I'm very excited about that. Something I did a couple episodes ago, but now probably be a lot more on the herb lore grind, I guess. At this point, I'm pretty stocked up on seeds, and the potions are also really stocked up, so I'm just kind of enjoying the backlog of all of this. I don't really need to rush anything too much. I think I did a really good job early on, but of course I'll try to keep it up. The grind for herbs never stops on an Ironman. Gonna synchronize a couple levels here with a range up to 88 and a magic level also up to 88 right there. Guess we get no chat for that, but just trust me. It's right down there. Excited to get a couple more combat levels, though. In regards to range, I mean, oh goodness, almost 500k XP away. Like I said earlier, I would like to get it up a bit more for Dragon Slayer 2, so that's kind of the main goal. And with magic, I have it imbued hard at this point, so I can kind of boost and obtain whatever I need to on that scale. So excited to get the DPS up a little bit more, and I'll just be AFKing here a lot at Ammonites throughout the next couple episodes, I think, because I need all the DPS I can going into that Dragon Slayer 2 fight. Last time I did it on my main account, I absolutely got torched, so gonna practice a lot, make sure I'm okay. There are some boss fights where I can't really practice as much, but luckily Dragon Slayer 2, they allow me that luxury, so I can at least feel a little better. I know I'm going to be terrified whenever it comes down to it. I actually don't normally train in this gear, so don't worry, I'm just doing it for this clip. Always got to be looking out for that stray comment coming my way, but I don't remember ever planting one of these before, so I wasn't sure if it could die or not. I would have been just absolutely distraught if this thing died because I want to finish off this diary. It's been forever. That's a belladonna plant finished and done for, though, and now I have completed all of the hard Lumbridge and Draenor diaries. So pretty pumped about that. Going to go get my reward now. I actually was told, I think, recently on a live stream. This is like, his name is Hades because they ain't this, basically. I don't know exactly how you pronounce it, but that's the meme. So, you know, kind of interesting. Kind of goes with the cool swaggy gear that he has there. But beyond that, got myself an Explorer's Ring 3, which I am very, very excited about. I now have 5 daily teleports to the Cabbage Patch. So now I can just use them for fun. Like right now, I don't even, you know, I just sit here and teleport here all day. It's just kind of what I do. I mean, I guess that's 2 of my 5 daily teleports. I'll kind of chill out, but overall, really excited with that. Happy to have also saved up a couple levels that have just kind of been lingering. I don't know how many pickpockets it's going to take. It's going to be a bit, isn't it? Luckily, I don't think I fail anymore. I'm kind of a cool cat at this point. But right there, 92 thieving, another skill up to halfway to 99. Will I ever get it there? I'm not sure. I know I'm gonna keep on foot pedaling whatever I have to, but will the account last long enough? Who knows? And then in addition, I also have a smithing level, which is really cool because that'll get me up to 70 smithing, a nice round level for me. I don't know why I tried to do that. I'm a little slow. Oh no, I tried to do this. I tried to do this a couple days ago. I haven't used this yet. Bronze bar, can I just buy one over here maybe? Redemption arc right here, just use redemption arc right here. I'm gonna smith. Redemption arc, please use the bronze bar on the anvil. Hello? Oh my. So I just came back. I thought I never actually read what it said. I just imagined it was like, oh, you got to use a bronze bar on it to, you know, make it a good anvil again. No, you just can only use bronze here. So I've wasted my time, and you know, I'll never come back here. Finally found an anvil that I think's gonna work for me here. But yeah, like I was saying, 70 smithing, so very happy with that level. Can now smell addy ore, also make adamant daggers, and I can make a crystal helm as well. That is a requirement, or 70 smithing was a requirement for Song of the Elves, so that's going to be helpful going forward. And I mean, overall, quest points are getting up there close to 230, which was kind of the goal of all of this. And actually, do I have another level right here? I'm going to put on rune crafting. Everyone can get mad at me if they want. I don't mind. I want a free rune crafting level up to 58. I don't care about the herb lore XP. I have enough. Rune crafting is just a terribly hard skill that it's just so tedious. I don't want any part of it. But 160 mil bank at this point. Very happy with the way that this episode has gone, and just happy to still be alive on the account. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Anything you want to tell me, anything that maybe I haven't done on the account that you'd like to see me do, any backseat gaming, feel free to let me know in a comment down below. On top of that, if you want to see more videos like this as soon as I go live, make sure to subscribe. And with that said, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.